F9!
Yeah, that might be an idea.
Alright, let's skip this.
Okay, and we are going to wipe out the last of Glide's forces today and take on the ever-daunting Nino ruins.
Mm-hmm.
Carlbania? Actually, we already finished Glides. Well,
yeah, I know, right? That's so weird.
I know. Whenever I first saw it, I was just like, okay. Where am I?
I would be surprised if this was not a Capcom game. Capcom is just
shh.
No.
We don't want them to. I'm sorry.
So
we don't want them to be mad at us.
I think it's too late for that.
Dang, 25,000 zenny for a TV. It's an expensive TV.
Actually, on the topic of those typos, I think I actually recall the scriptwriter for the Mega Man game saying that, you know, he admitted that he was bad with those typos.
What is this?
I'm not sure where he said it, but he outright admitted it one time. Which goes without saying, it was hilarious.
I don't think I've seen as many typos as Mega Man X Collection, specifically in X5 and X6. And I don't remember those typos being there in X5 in the original version. But, like, a bunch of stuff is replaced with 8s. And, like, there's just these weird typos.
That's weird. I mean, you'd think they just had to port it over. I mean, God, they had to rewrite the whole script?
I have no idea. I don't even remember the script being all that different.
Yeah, I mean, there are obvious problems with Mega Man X6, but... God, that script was horrible. But I don't recall there being any differences in the X collection. Interesting.
Well, maybe it's because I don't know. I think most people had it for PS2. I had it on GameCube, mostly because that was the first one I found. And maybe it's only exclusive to the GameCube version, because I also had X5 on PS1.
Hello, Gemini Spark SP.
Here's your piggy.
Oh yeah, on the topic of mistakes, you guys were making a ton of mistakes in the last stream. I was watching it afterwards.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You guys were just making a ton of mistakes. That is a girl, Joel.
I don't know what you're talking about. Totally
yeah, I could have sworn it was a girl.
And another thing, the black armor does not make you any more powerful.
Yes, it does.
It does not. No, it does not.
Yeah, I don't remember
makes you more powerful.
doing anything.
Joel, it does not.
I know. I'm just. But it does kind of make you more powerful in the sense that, hey, I'm black now. Like, no, that's bad. I didn't mean to say it like that.
Yeah, that's racist.
That's not racist. Anyway, I meant it as in, like, hey, I'm more powerful. I'm like the Terminator from Terminator 1. I'm taking clothes from punks and beating up everybody. That's the kind of, that's what I mean. It's like, it empowers you. It makes you less careful.
Not sure if serious.
If you really
And the fried chicken is in the refrigerator, Joel, in the other room. Come on. Okay, back to this stream. Okay, here we go.
That beak cannot possibly be aerodynamic.
I'm very disappointed in all of you. You can't even capture a little island by yourselves.
Sorry, sir.
Is the volume on?
Yeah.
You can't hear anything. But yeah, it's on. I think. I'm not sure. How's the volume on your guys' end? In the chat.
What'll we do?
Sounds fine to me.
Bringing out the big guns.
How about you chat, guys? How's the volume on that end?
Telling us about. For that.
Oh, and Johnny does not die. It's Joel.
I know. I'm trying
Never.
to mess with you people.
Hey,
You guys don't realize sarcasm.
It's our job to stop the pirates, not hers.
Not sure if serious.
I'm serious now. I'm like, I know all this stuff. I'm just trying to screw with your guys' heads. Johnny never dies because he's part of the plot. He has to survive.
Joel, you can get away with sarcasm in text, but it's not that easy in speaking. Come on,
you
I can
can.
detect sarcasm. Come on, that was not sarcasm.
It was. You don't know.
Rule, don't you think? There, it's fixed. Here we go. Huh? But
She's clipping. Oh, no, she's not.
Yes. Now we can get direct TV.
So what can they be up to now? Oh, it doesn't matter. Never mind.
It's an old
Go
dish.
ahead. Just shoot them.
I would like a proper explanation. I mean, I guess we'll get to it later, but just, what does that thing do?
Rule, whoops.
It's a parabola.
Sorry, Megaman. It looks like it broke again.
But what does
It's going
it
to
do?
take a
It looks
few
like
more
it
minutes to
emits
fix.
radio signals, but
It does to disrupt other electronics.
Mission start.
yeah, I know. But Glide isn't electronic. How did he get? Oh, I guess there are spoilers involved here. We'll get to it later.
Oh god, this is gonna be bad.
Oh man.
Yeah, we're not gonna survive this. I'm just gonna take one for the team.
Oh, also totally needed the cannon arm in that last stream. That cannon arm makes those flying enemies choke. Makes them an utter joke.
Jeez.
Well,
Ew.
that's great.
Come on, don't give up to the end.
Oh wait, what am I doing?
Okay, it's the end.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, you can do that, can't you? No, or is that the train battle? I'm not sure if you do it here. Oh, you can! Yeah.
I didn't realize you could do that.
I knew you could do it with the train battle. I didn't know you could do it with the ones here. Interesting.
Go
I
away.
think Wolf's on fire. And I don't mean she's doing a great job, but I mean she's literally on fire.
You mean Roll is?
Well, at least the thing she's working on is.
Yeah, that thing catches fire. Which, by the way, you can put that out with the fire extinguisher if you have it.
I don't. Yet.
I don't really know what the fire does to the machine though. Like, does it cause damage gradually while it's there?
No, it slows down repairs.
Oh, is that it? Okay. Okay, bear in mind, we still have the Nino ruins to get through, so... I mean, if this doesn't work out, you might want to get a more powerful buster.
Well, it. Stop it! Ah! We're screwed. We're just gonna have to
Yes, I think so.
Well, let's see. I think.
You just need more power in that buster, man.
Let's see. Let's do Power Razor and Sniper Unit. Wait, would that be where? Would be useful? I could get more power. Ooh, the Buster Unit. That'd be useful.
Ah.
Oh yeah, that's a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
Let's restart that because that's gonna be kind of a pain in the butt. We're already at like going slow as a snail.
Mission start.
If you think this is slow, just wait till you know what.
Yeah.
I actually don't mind these ruins. I love them, honestly.
Now that is sarcasm.
No, it's not. There we go.
Gotta be fancy, huh?
Gosh.
Oh my god. Okay, just keep cool and carry on. You can do this. Come on, you got this. You got this.
Oh, there's a 50%.
Yeah, Yeah, only halfway to go, and you only got like, I don't know, 1/4 damage on the machine.
Yeah, I'm tanking
steadily
most
going
of it.
I love how fried chicken is marked with like a medicinal cross there.
Just,
Like-
oh my god!
Oh,
Keep it up, keep it up, don't restart now, keep it up, keep it up. Come on,
You can do it!
you got this. You got this, you got this, you got this. Okay, you didn't get that one. Or those two, or that one.
Come on, man, be a zero. Be a hero, not
It
a...
stopped.
Wait,
I can't.
no. This is Mega Man. Being a zero
What?
is cool.
Keep doing it, come on. Okay, this is going down.
No,
Oh,
we're good.
God.
Yeah, we're dead. I should not have saved
Mission
that
start.
point.
Oh,
It's okay, we got this. We'll just keep doing it. Keep doing what we're doing. Alright, wave 1. Complete.
well, aside from one. Yeah, just tank them with your body. Let your body be the shield.
No! Gosh darn it.
Oh my god.
It's good. That one's not. I'm going to die.
Kerplop saying, Roll's just shaking her head, wondering why she didn't work with Proto Man Volnet instead.
So what if Barrett in, what if he was planned to actually be Proto Man?
Yeah, he was totally the Proto Man. Like, there were some people talking about, well, thinking that he was like a Zero character, but when you actually watch the videos, like, you know, we translated one of those videos and it gives a really good description of his character, you know, through his lines and everything. When you watch this video, you can tell that he's the
90%.
quiet personality, but in the Proto Man sort of way.
Yeah, and besides, no one can really be Zero without the hair.
Well, Barrett's kind of got the hair going there.
No, he doesn't have Zero hair, he has Akuma hair, which is not like Zero hair.
Yeah. Dash did make a joke of that back in the early days of the dev room. Oh my god, I've got to link to that video, hang on. That is hilarious, I cracked up when I saw that. Oh man, what's that video called? Okay, here we go. This is priceless. And there we go. Me? Why is it saying me? Oh well.
2 now.
So close.
Ah man, you died again. Crap.
No, I didn't die. It was about to be destroyed. So.
Come on, letting us down here.
Well, I'm sorry.
Breaking our hearts, man.
That's just what I did.
Yeah. I wouldn't feel so bad about this if we didn't have the Nino ruins to get through.
Well,
We do.
Nino, I can
So-
clear those. I can clear that out pretty quick.
Not sure if serious.
You
Famous
think-
last words.
Have I let you down on ruins yet? I've only
Go ahead
let you
and
down on special events.
Special events? What?
Like this.
What about the Mega Man Legends playthrough?
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that. Okay.
That one doesn't matter. This is the Mega Man Legends 2 playthrough.
Oh yeah, I guess the prizes should be addressed this week. I know I said a couple weeks ago before I headed off to that Capcom event that we'd have some prizes to give away, like I think next week, but I guess time just slipped away from us, and as a result, we don't have prizes to give away that week, and we actually don't have to give away this week either, so, you know, time's been slipping away from us with all the events we've been announcing and stuff, so, but we will try to get some else next week, and I hope I can guarantee that.
Ready the ultimate glide buster.
Ready, the ultimate
I was hoping we wouldn't have to use it.
All right,
but
you
they
did.
have given us no choice.
Uh-oh. should do it. Here we go.
This is very creepy.
How's that creepy?
It's just like, whoa, what?
Roll. It's working.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
See?
whoa, 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 whoa.
Skrillex needs to take some lessons from this guy.
No, what the like, what the crap is going on here?
Wait, stop! What are you doing?
Just messes them off. What was it, like an EMP?
It
or
scrambled.
something?
Yeah, it looks like an EMP. Like it scrambles their motor functions.
Kerplop says, and so they all get the Xbox One unveiling beamed into their
We did
heads.
it. Megaman.
TV.
Oh my god, that makes no sense. I mean, I could understand how it might, I don't know, screw around with the electronic frequency. I don't know, whatever. But how does it affect Glide?
He survives. He always survives.
I don't get it.
Everybody always survives. You don't ever die in this game.
Okay, hypnotic suggestion. Or no, yes, hypnotic suggestion waves. If that were the case, how come they blew up the whole freaking ship?
Because they couldn't fly it anymore, I guess? I don't know.
But it was blowing up from the inside. Okay, well, yeah, they were hammering it from the inside, but
Yeah, the
I
bird
guess
bus
that's
destroyed.
explain it.
They all went and standing like, I hate this ship!
Okay, here's how it goes. If it was something that screws around with electronic frequency, then why was Glide affected? And if it was post-hypnotic suggestion waves, why was this bird boss affected? It's really confusing. They really should have clarified what went on there, because every poor soul who watches it wonders what the crap is going on.
Okay, well,
Science.
if we judge from Mega Man ZX, so pretty much all the carbons are Reploids and humans at the same time.
But bird bots.
So are the bird bots mechanoids?
Yep. They're man-made, or I guess
I love
carbon-made.
But do mechanoids have any fleshy parts to them?
Hmm.
Look at
Oh, in
the
Mega Man
Turbots.
ZX, kind of like humanoids with some flesh parts, some mechanical parts. I mean, the Reploids are all machines. Like, okay, there's this thing that went on in the ZX series. Humans and Reploids were given quote-unquote equality. Humans were given Reploid parts on birth, and in turn, Reploids were given a life range.
Yeah, finite
So-
existence. I think they were also given some organic
Yeah.
parts.
I don't know about that, but I know they were given, yeah, like expiration dates or something, and that apparently equaled them out.
It doesn't really give all the details as to exactly how that took place.
Yeah, I mean, how the heck would that happen? I mean, apparently they were taken to Legion for that process upon birth. Oh wait, you haven't played ZX Advent, so
Oh,
Neither
yeah.
of us have.
blah.
One of these days I'll make the time to, but currently I'm absorbed into Project Cross Zone.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about that game.
I don't even know who half the characters are, but I'm like, I can somehow relate to them simply because of how much dialogue there is, but it's not overwhelming dialogue. It's like this weird balance.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing. Okay, apparently the Reploids who did not follow that ruling were, like, dubbed Mavericks. I mean, it seems kind of unfair, but that's how it went.
There must have been humans who didn't agree with it either, though. So what were they dubbed as? Were they called Mavericks?
It's really... Yeah, that is pretty strange. So ZX is basically a fascist society. Fascist, whatever.
Communism. Or, yeah, that'd be communism. Never mind.
Yeah, the whole thing didn't really seem that well thought out. It's because in the game, they don't even go into description of that. So you kind of think everything's the same as it was in the Zero series. I think only digging deeper, like going on the internet and finding that information, do you actually discover the whole thing about the equality and stuff.
Yeah. There's still a lot we don't know. Like, I mean, we don't know everything that happens between Zero and ZX. We We only
Yeah.
have a vague idea of how the Elf Wars took place between X and Zero. We have no idea how the world was flooded between ZX and Legends.
No idea at all.
And we know even less about what happened in between Classic and X.
Yeah. Classic and X is just one big, huge, just gap between the series.
And apparently it's not even that long of a gap. It's less than 100 years.
Yeah. I mean, you can more or less guess the gap between Zero and ZX series. But, like, I think Inner Peace was actually designed by Seal from, what was it called? Area Zero. Yeah, like, I think Area Zero is actually, Inner Peace is actually Area Zero from Mega Man 04.
Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting.
Yes, Cephalix brings up a good point. We know that Zero is somehow related to Base and King. That's about it.
Huh.
It's heavily implied.
It is?
Yeah.
Huh. I don't recall hearing anything about that.
Well, the whole thing about wanting to make the best robot, and Base is obsessed with being the best, and then Wily makes King for that purpose, and that's why Base is technically good in Mega Man and Base. But then King fails him as well.
Yeah.
But then Base keeps disobeying Wily, so he makes Zero. Who, as implied by the intro to Mega Man X4, kills Wily. Though we don't know that for sure.
Seriously?
Well, yeah, you know, I'm not really sure about that because, okay, here's how the story goes. When Zero was just going through his programming and everything, Wily awakened him. I'm not really sure if that's the word he used, but whatever. But during his programming, Wily awakened him to see if he'd follow his programming, and Zero was really rebellious. He, like, outright would not follow anything Wily said, so as a result, Wily stealed him away in that capsule. And then, you know, as shown in X4, he awakens sometime around the X series.
Yeah, and then it's Sigma who
Beginning.
finds him, which somehow
Yeah,
it's
then
programming
Sigma.
into a virus.
So I'm not really sure how that worked out if Wily stealed him away before Zero awoke.
Yeah, I don't. But it also shows blood on his hands, like after he talks to Wily in the intro. But it's not clear whether that's Wily's blood or someone else's blood.
Well, they showed Reploids in the scenes too, so I was always under the impression they were like quote-unquote Reploid blood. Because you see in X4 that they do shed red liquid of some sort.
Yeah, and
Like,
it's
like when
established.
double-
It's
like when
established in
double-
X5 that they have DNA.
Yeah. Like,
Like,
oil, yeah, it probably is oil, but why does it look so much like blood? But like I was saying, in X4, Double kills 3 Reploids and
Yeah,
they give off this weird red liquid, which looks an awful lot like blood.
I was very confused about that when I first played it.
I think everyone is. And Joel's about to die.
Why would I die? You don't even trust me.
It's hydraulic fluid. In the ZX series, though, I think they were given, like, yellow, quote-unquote, blood, so makes a little more sense, being oil and stuff. I mean, I guess, I never heard of yellow oil to begin with, but it makes more sense than red at any rate.
Oil does kind of look like yellowish after it's been refined a certain way. I mean, I know I've seen some kind of petroleum-based product that looks yellow.
That's just synthetic. Most hydraulic fluid is only red, cherry red.
Oh.
Like that's just the color that they have to use for specifications.
Oh. I mean, crude oil is black, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
the
0-1 Reploids.
yeah.
Maybe it's pasta sauce. They all eat too much spaghetti.
What Kerpop brings up, a lot of enemies in Mega Man Zero bleed if you look at them closely upon, especially upon destroying them with the saber.
Well, in the Japanese version, I think it was taken out. Yeah, it was taken out in the American version, but it was left in at the beginning scene for some of the Reploids. Even then, though, it was kind of censored, because I recall hearing that the Japanese version of the intro scene had just blood gushing out of the Reploids, and the American one is toned down.
I know some of the enemies in the American one do have blood, and I think it might be more prevalent in 03 and 04.
You know,
I don't quite remember, though.
I play those games all the time. I can't remember any such cases in the American version.
Unless I'm just remembering this wrong, I'm thinking of the wrong game. I could have sworn I saw blood somewhere.
Yeah, I honestly think there was only that one cutscene from Mega Man 01. Okay, when in X4?
Okay. That is cleared out.
Huzzah!
Shoot! Run away!
Yeah, in Zero's dying scene in X1, he's bleeding out of his mouth, or from his mouth. Zero's cutscenes? Like, when? In X4. I don't recall any such cases. Porcupine fish bot. I know, right? It's supposedly based after a blowfish.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a thing, I guess.
I'm still amazed that in Japan people actually eat those.
Oh my god, they do?
Yeah. You have to sign
Wow.
before eating fugu fish, you have to sign a waiver, because there's no guarantee that the chef will actually be able to remove all the poison properly.
Yeah. Same with sea urchins.
god.
Well, sea urchins aren't nearly as deadly.
That's true.
No, in fact, the fugu, it's impossible to actually remove all of the poison, and that's apparently part of the appeal, is that when eating the fugu fish, part of your mouth is actually made numb by the poison, and it's like part of the experience of it.
What the heck?
It's the Japanese. What do you expect?
Wow, that's going to pretty far extents to be a gourmet.
Well, actually, it's kind of the same way with southern food. Like, you do the same thing with spicy food. Some people love the heat and the numbness that it creates. So, I mean, it's kind of the same thing.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I mean, I can attest I eat ridiculously spicy stuff all the time.
Same here, same here.
There's this local ice cream place near where I am.
Yeah,
here.
you posted that on your Facebook wall, right?
Oh, yes. Yeah, they've been doing promotional flavors every week, and this week was jalapeno ice cream.
Oh, yeah. Heck, even myself, I was like, what the heck is that?
Well, like, it's green, it tastes extremely grassy, and I'm surprised that it actually tastes pretty good. Not as good as other ice cream flavors, but it's not bad.
Oh my god.
Oh, hey, money. I forgot this
Huzzah.
guy had money. You have no faith in me, Skyby. No faith at all.
I can't think of a witty remark, so...
Yes, explode into money.
That was random, though. How did that come out all of a sudden?
I don't know.
You're just reflecting on it and just... I don't know.
I took a wrong turn somewhere.
Just that everyone hates the
Oh.
Nino ruins.
I love them. Like, this is my favorite ruin.
Why?
Why not? I mean, it's really
It's slow.
fun.
It's so slow.
Yeah,
You gotta
that's
use
pretty
the jet
slow.
skates.
Depth really high.
Even then, it's slow.
High for you
No. You just gotta.
I mean, you can't run. Okay, well, you can't use the jet skates when you're in combat. That's the problem.
You
I mean,
can, it's just
like
not
take
gonna
those
work that well.
jellyfish enemies for an example. Like, you're running around. If you're in water, you're just running around them slowly, just ever so slowly. It feels like you're going on forever.
Well, that's why with like the bosses, like the main boss in this, you actually have to. The best way to defeat them is to make sure everything is no longer water. Like you don't.
Well,
have
yeah,
any
but
water.
but if it is water, then it's a pain in the neck.
True. And then once you get out, then you're finally like, wow, I can finally move.
Well, the jumpy one does bring up a good point. This is why Metroid Prime has the gravity suit. Or any Metroid, really. Aside from the original.
Personally,
Did
I don't
anyone
mind.
play the PSP version of Mega Man Legends 2? Because I heard that the water level was toned down in there.
Since things are
That's the
light
thing, I don't really
here,
import
you can
games
pick up
unless it's
things
not
you
very
weren't
text heavy. That's not the case with Mega Man Legends, so I never
Yeah.
bothered with it.
How about anyone in the chat? See, I am a fan of fast-paced gameplay where I just tear through enemies, and this is like the ultimate torture for me.
Nah, I love it. So much more control underwater.
You're running too fast.
I know, right?
Go down. Kerplop brings up Sonic the Hedgehog. If Sonic were here, he'd be moving slowly, and he'd have to breathe.
Very true. I don't like this part. We're just gonna skip those guys.
Can't you just like jump over them or something? Yeah, that's what I always do. See, look, and then that. Then you're just jumping off the wall, and I mean, jumping off a ledge and just having to wait till you float down. That's another thing that just grinds my gears.
You know what really grinds my gears? People in the 19th century. It's called an automobile, people.
What?
That's from Family Guy.
I think I get it.
I'm confused. Do 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 do.
I guess the music is a little good.
That's one of the reasons why I like the ruin so much. Is that it actually feels like a water ruin, not like the water temple from Zelda.
Yeah, it really does set the atmosphere. I mean, the music at any rate does.
You know, what I never got about the water temple in Zelda, how does a tunic let Link breathe?
See, I didn't even find the water temple as bad as this.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, with the... You could at least walk pretty fast in the water with the iron boots. I mean, it's ridiculously hard to turn, but you can go faster. I just found it really tedious switching between the normal shoes and then the iron boots time after time.
Well,
Like,
in Ocarina of Time 3D, that was made so much easier by they just made the iron boots an item instead, like it is in Wind Waker.
oh, how did that help matters?
You can just set it to a button or to a spot in the touchscreen.
Oh,
and
oh
just
my
hit
God,
it
that-
instantly.
Oh my god, that would be so much easier. I could totally imagine that.
Yeah, they did that with the iron boots and the floaty boots.
That is ingenious.
And that just made the water temple so much more bearable.
I'll bet. It just got extremely tedious. That is the cheapest thing. They just set those guys right up there.
I forgot about them.
Well, at least these aren't like the water levels in Mega Man Classic series, where there's spikes everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. You go faster, though.
Yeah, you do.
Barely.
Except there's spikes everywhere, so going faster is a liability.
Yeah.
No, don't touch me.
Yes, you can swim in Mega Man 8.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
It's
the
like a
one
gate.
outlier.
It was pretty strange. I mean, all of a sudden he could swim.
Which, it doesn't even make sense. He's a solid robot made out of metal. There's nothing about him that
Yeah.
would float.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe Dr. Light fight him with some ability or something.
Yeah, maybe.
That's the thing about robots, you can get away with a lot of loopholes. Because, you need this, just modify you with this ability.
Yeah. That's why they're all eventually gonna replace us.
Crap.
Nah, we're just all gonna be cyborgs.
Oh god.
The Borg will come and assimilate us.
I'll come after you first. You're alone.
Yay, I just had a friend thrown at me.
Brother, no!
Yeah, kind of how he forgot how to slide or charge his Buster. I mean, the Buster really didn't bother me that much. I really hated how he couldn't slide in Mega Man 9 and 10, though.
Yeah, well, okay. I can understand in Mega Man 9 it's supposed to be sort of harkening back to 2. I just I was not even worried about the explanation for it. Just whatever. But in 10 I was like, wait, we already got a game that was like 2. Why do we need another one?
Mm-hmm. Right.
This
right.
would be like 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, heck, speedrunner guy here. I like the slide.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Not being able to slide and charge your Buster kind of even adds, well, I guess more so sliding, but it kind of even adds an artificial difficulty to the game.
Yeah, because if I remember, the Robot Masters are still were still fairly complicated in their patterns. They weren't super simple like the Mega Man 2 ones.
Yeah. Yep, I got them both, Kerplop.
I don't think I got that one. Then again, I got them both on Wii, so there's no achievements there. Although there's still a list of them.
There's a strong current there. You won't be able to get past it.
Mr. Perfect, in Mega Man 9, I actually found relatively easy because the black hole bomb is so OP. It is just so overpowered, it kills everything. And this things that it can even help you in defense, like it will absorb shots from just about everything. Yeah, Kerplop, it's really not that hard. I mean, that black hole bomb is just so overpowered. And you also have the, what do you call them, what are they called? The beat and, that's the thing that protects you from spikes. You also have those items you can carry 3 at a time, and they don't affect your perfect run if you fall into a hole or land on the spike. So that just also makes it really easy.
Yeah. I mean, the game itself, when I went through it the first time, was extremely difficult. I suppose if you know where everything is, it would not be that that hard. And those items are in there to offset the massive difficulty.
Yeah. Okay, the Wily stages, I do admit, were pretty difficult all at once. Although, again, the black hole bomb is so overpowered. You can use that on virtually everything. Oh, Wily himself. Yeah, you have to get really lucky with Wily in order to score perfect on him. The last form, his UFO, that is completely randomized. You just have to be really, really lucky and hope he doesn't screw you over by just keeping to the top layer the whole time.
Then again, a lot of the last Wily battles are like that. The one in 6 certainly is. I think the one in 8 is as well.
Yeah, 6 is pretty easy to... Oh wait, no, hold on. No, the one in 6 is pretty difficult, yeah.
I mean, 6, the entire game is pretty easy, but the Wily is still a challenge.
Yeah. What makes it kind of, it does make it pretty relatively easy, though, with the Tomahawk Blade. I mean, I think all 3 of his forms are weak to that weapon.
I know the last one is. I don't know about the ones before that.
I know at least the second and third one were. I'm not sure about the first one. What was his first one in 6? I can't remember.
It was this gigantic tank that you really have to slide in order to not get hit by it. Because it'll jump up and it like covers half the screen. And you have to slide to get away or else it's gonna crush you. Of course, the best thing about Mega Man 6 is, oh, it's not Dr. Wily, it's Mr. X, who looks just like Wily.
Yeah, a totally new guy. What a change. Yeah, Mega Man 7 is the hardest one. But, you know, there's actually something that makes the fight really easy, and I mean just really easy. I could actually get past that fight now without even taking a hit. Okay, if you use the Thunderbolt on him, like, the second he appears... Oh, no, hold on, I got screwed up. No. Okay, if you charge up the spring weapon, and then the second he appears, shoot him with that, and then the instant after, switch to the Thunderbolt Blade, and then shoot him with that, you can stun him, and he'll only attack with his his ground spark crawler that turn. And it makes the fight really easy. I mean, there are times when you can't hit him with the spring weapon, like if he's on a higher, if he's on a higher altitude. Yeah, if he's on a higher altitude, you can't hit him. But the thing is, when he is at a higher altitude, he's not too hard to dodge with the ball attack. Because if he's higher up, you have more leeway to dodge it. And Mega Man 7 can get pretty hard at times.
Whenever I think about Mega Man 7, I always think about my high school days, and I was like, just the graphics from that game, so many people were making comics out of it.
Yeah, 8 was very fun. I don't think there's one game in the classic series that's really that bad, honestly.
Yeah, although, Brental Floss really hates 7 for some reason.
I don't get it. I think it's all just attributed to the screen size. Like, in Mega Man 7, you have the least screen size to run around and stuff. And that can get somewhat tedious at times.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I know where that is.
Yeah, the music in 8 was somewhat downgraded from the other Mega Man games.
Although I think 8, one of its strong points is all the powers and upgrades it had. Except, it desperately needed to have E-tanks.
Yeah, that's one thing I'll say. The arrow shot, though, was really overpowered.
Yeah, the arrow shot was ridiculous.
Yeah, you can sweep levels with that thing.
So you get the arrow shot and the auto buster, and you're done. Oh wait, it's not just the auto buster by itself. You have to combine the auto buster with the fast buster, or whatever it's called. It's whatever makes the shots travel faster, and whatever lets you shoot out 5 at a time. Then, yeah, arrow shot and that, you're done.
8 has one of the hardest levels in the Mega Man series, though. We'll have to give it that much. And I think we can all guess what it is.
Is it the first Wily stage, or...?
Well, I guess it could go both ways. Either Frostman or the first Wily stage.
Yeah, like, the first Wily stage has the Frostman stuff, and it's much harder than Frostman.
Oh my god, you wouldn't know. Like, okay, there was one time where I actually took the effort to go through all the Mega Man games without dying once. That Mega Man 8 was one game I could not do it. I could not do it because of that stupid Frostman stage. I
eventually was able to do Frostman just fine. You know, though the first time I did it, I was like, what are these signs telling me? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, okay, I guess that's something with why I died. Okay.
These were straight runs, by the way. I mean, I could do it if I tried, like, over and over. I could beat Frostman stage without dying, but I was doing straight no death runs, and my streak just stopped with Mega Man 8.
There we go.
Of course, Mega Man 8's voice acting wasn't exactly a good part, but then again, it was so hilarious that it was forgivable.
Yeah. Oh god. Elmer Light Flood.
Yes.
There was this one picture I saw. It was hilarious. Like someone made like a merge of Dr. Wily and Elmer Fudd, and he's holding this big gun in like like Elmer Fudd animation, and just going like, "Be very, very quiet. I'm a hunting Dr. Wily."
Dr. Wily.
Let me see if I can dig up that picture. It is hilarious.
Dr. Wily.
Oh.
I'm detecting a very powerful energy signature.
Must recover all the energy immediately. Oh, Mega Man.
Megaman!
I think some of the guys in Game Informer were thinking that Capcom just got their janitor to do the work or something.
Ow.
Well, the thing is, you have to make an effort to sound like Elmer Fudd. So, whoever was doing that voice clearly intended on it.
I know,
And I
right?
have to ask, why?
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay, here's that Dr. Wily Elmer Fudd picture. It is hilarious. I put it in the chat. Oh no, it was a Mega Man gun, that's right.
It's holding Mega Man like a gun. I'm hunting Dr. Wily.
And Mega Man looks like Porky Pig.
I mean, yeah, not everybody can sound exactly like Elmer Fudd.
Yeah,
It takes talent.
it does. I guess we've all perfected the art from just mocking Dr. Light's voice, though. I'm sorry, Joel, we're not paying much attention to the game.
No, you're fine. I'm not talking because I'm concentrating too much on this.
Oh, yeah.
As much as I love this ruin, it's pretty complicated. I'm going back right now to get my ground crawler.
Oh, man, you're going all the way back?
It won't take that long.
Ouch.
Well, at this speed, it kind of will.
I don't like this. Gauntlet! Goodbye.
Was there ever a role game in the Mega Man series? No, but I think there is a fan game in the works at Star's Roll.
Yeah, you could, Kerplop is right, you could play role, and in fact you had 13 different costumes for her in
right.
Mega Man Powered Up. And she was freaking ridiculous in that game. Like,
Well,
she
in
only
what
has
way?
one attack, but it can pierce
yeah.
through armor, so like any enemies with shields, it automatically destroys them. And provided you can learn the enemies' patterns well enough to strike all of them head on, it's like there's a reason why during the chats with the Robot Masters, they're all afraid of her.
Really?
Yeah.
I never went through the game as a role. Actually, well, for that matter, I didn't go through the game as any of the other characters other than Proto Man, but... Wow. What the heck?
The only thing with the role is, I think the servers are still up, but you do have to download her, so... If they ever take that down, well, sucks to be you if you don't have it already. It is free, so...
Yeah.
Those, whatever. Body parts, stuff.
Did you fight the jellyfishes yet?
Nope.
Okay.
Ground call. Because that right after the jellyfish, you have to fight Claymore.
Does anyone know about Bondman?
Bondman?
Bondman. He was going to be one of the robot masters in Mega Man 1, but Inafune and the developers had to cut him out because at the time they could only fit 6 robot masters in the game. Yeah, he's a super glue guy. Kripop knows who I'm talking about. I wish they could have put him. Yeah, I wish they could have put him in. Let me see if I can find a picture of him.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic that he wouldn't be there if that's the case.
Yeah, I wish they put him in there. Actually, I think I recall Inafune actually gave an explanation why Bondman wasn't in the game. Like, he said up to that point, the Japanese kind of made him Japanese fans kind of made him like this mascot character with, just this iconic character, and he thought featuring him in Powered Up would kind of put an end to that whole iconic era for Bondman, and he liked that. He likes seeing fans do their own things with his stuff.
Which I suppose was the entire idea behind the dev room.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
And Servbot Koboon put a link in the chat of the Mega Man X3 Robot Master Maverick intros. I have to say, they're so cool. Why didn't Capcom ever do this again?
Yeah, they were cool. That's what I really loved about Mega Man X3, just seeing those awesome cutscenes.
I grabbed the ledge.
Trying to find a full body picture of Bondman, but I can only find this one manga picture of him. I'll post it anyway.
And back to jet skates.
Okay, this is Bondman. There's also an interesting take on his 8-bit sprite too. So I'll post that as well.
It says forbidden.
Forbidden? Oh, come on. That's weird. It's not happening on my end. Huh. Forbidden? Come on.
Maybe if I go to Bondman...
Yeah. Just type in Bondman Mega Man. You'll find a ton of images on Google.
Watch it. Da 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 da.
Ah, thank you, the jumpy one.
I was about to post that myself.
Gauntlet.
I love how he looks like 3 glue bottles.
Now, I think his purpose in... Well, of course, all the Robot Masters in Mega Man 1 had a purpose in society and stuff. I think his purpose was, obviously bonding things together. Like, I don't know... stuff. Now, who was the other one? I can't remember. There was Bondman and... I'm sure one of the guys in the chat remembers who it was.
It wasn't Oil Man or Time Man, was it?
No, neither of them. Like, I think Bondman was the only one who earned a reputation, but the other one, no. Put Cutman and Bondman in a room and you have Craftman. Or Craftman.
That's actually pretty funny. Crap, I have to go back.
Gas Man.
Who was the other one? I can't remember. That's killing me.
No, I can't reach it.
Blood Balloon Man.
So how far are we into this episode?
We are almost done.
We are.
Yeah, that's how long this ruin takes.
It doesn't take that long. It's only been a half hour.
It has? Wait. Oh, yeah.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, we're going on an hour.
Well, we spent the first half hour defeating Goliath.
Why does it say it's offline for me?
I don't know. It
Might
should
just be me.
still be
Yeah,
going.
I have the video just fine.
Okay. I just minimized the screen and went up on me.
Huh.
I would refresh, but then I have to see an ad.
And not even Wily's cool enough to make a dentist mad.
Gosh.
You made Metal Man?
Yes, but I don't
Like
think
there's-
I don't think Metal. Well, actually, Metal Man wasn't meant for much of anything other than killing Mega Man.
Well, did you read his description in Mega Man and Base?
Oh, what does it say?
I can't remember what the exact wording was off the top of my head, but it went something like Wily first designed him to be a dentist.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
it's really weird. You would think, though, that he designed him purely to kill Mega Man.
I thought that's what all the Mega Man 2 bosses were for.
Yeah. Maybe I don't have it exactly accurate here. Let me go to Mega Man Wikia.
Because the Robot Masters in 1 are meant to be working robots. The ones in 2 are supposed to hunt down Mega Man and just be opponents for him. The ones in 3 are mining robots. 4, I have no idea. I think 5 is the same purpose as 2. 6 is they're from a competition.
Yeah.
It's not enough money for me to care.
Okay, here we go. When Dr. Light... okay, never mind. It looks like I got this wrong. Hold on. I could have sworn in Mega Man Base, though, gave a more thorough description. It doesn't make much sense. Hold on.
You know, there wasn't that much... Was this area flooded when you first arrived at the ruins? Okay, so it was. Okay, so these
I had to flood it.
Reaver
My,
bots didn't spend most of their lifetime flopping around then. Okay.
no. But there's a... Before I left, I made it so it was no longer underwater.
Right. Reaverbot used splash attack.
It's super effective when it hits.
Okay, well, I can't find the Mega Man and Base description right here off the top of my, well, I just can't find it on Mega Man Wikia right now, but it says in, what is it, Rockman Memories, whatever that is? They're giving that. Okay, Rockman Memories, page 18, it says that when Dr. Light saw Metal Man for the first time, he commented that he's the dentist of the future.
That's just weird.
Which doesn't make much sense. Yes, Hyper Shadow, I have returned. I was at a Capcom event last week. Showed him our rocket footage, which was awesome. So then... Okay, I cannot see this stream. I'm gonna have to do something. Hold on.
Well, you're not
He's
missing much.
fighting
You're
a
only missing the boss battle.
Fighting a trio of what looks like the top of a Bulbasaur.
They did give some description about Metal Man being a dentist in Mega Man and Base, though. I know they did.
He'd be a very inefficient dentist, though.
Well, I guess he does have the drill. Wow.
No, he has a bunch of circular saws. Drillman has the drills.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna have to do this login crap now.
You could be like X7 where you get the glaive instead you get the dentist toothpick thing.
Dental man.
I'm reading what looks like a key
Okay, well this is a
Can you see it?
predicament.
Oh yeah, this isn't the first one, is it? There's still another key.
I'm talking about things on my end. I can't log in.
There's another key. I have to get. This doesn't make any might have to go redo this. Read. Make it all nice and pretty. Yeah. Let's go back.
I was looking at Metal Man on the Mega Man wiki, and apparently in Captain N, the Game Master, he was redesigned to look like a can opener. Then again, nothing in that show was accurate. Mega Man was green and he sounded like Popeye.
Did you hear that recent bit of information that Proto Dude unveiled about Mega Man in Captain N?
No, I don't think I heard that.
Okay. Brace yourself. Mega Man was supposed to be sort of an Incredibles take, was sort of having this Incredibles concept. He was supposed to have a Mega Dad, a Mega Mom, a Mega Rat, and I think there was also a Mega Cat. And his parents were apparently retired superheroes.
And he wasn't going to be a robot?
It doesn't look like he was going to be a robot.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I know.
That makes me sad.
Oh, that show is so bad.
A Mega Rat. A Mega freaking rat.
It was so bad that in later episodes, they actually, after the Legend of Zelda series ended, they actually brought Link from Excuse Me, Princess on.
Oh my god! Okay, I cannot see the chat right now. Because this thing's giving me stupid login issues.
Well, there's this one scene where they're like asking Mega Man in that series to do something, and he responds to them with, "I'll get it in a mega second." That's what he sounds like. He says he'll get it in a mega second. Now, anyone who knows about the metric system knows that mega is 1,000 times kilo, which is 1,000 times the whatever the unit is. So a megasecond is 1,000 kiloseconds, which is 1,000, each of which are 1,000 seconds. Which means he was saying that he'd get it in 1 million seconds. Which reduces to a little over 11 days.
I'll get it in a minute, gosh, Mom. Ow, ow, stop it, stop it.
Oh jeez, Kerplov's making a bunch of mega jokes. I'm suddenly reminded of Space Channel 5 and how they just put space in everything, much like the Jetsons did, and the Flintstones does with stone.
Space Cube.
And Space Channel 5 is like, oh no, the Space Bird Mistress is in trouble. Like, wait, so is she the mistress of space birds, or is she a bird mistress from space? And what is a bird mistress anyway?
I don't think I want to know, honestly. That's kind of just... Oh, crap. I forgot. Alright, well, we're going to have to come back in eventually. Do you want to go to Floppy 4?
Even the elevator is slow.
Sí, señor. This doesn't make me happy.
It looks like there's a door to another room high on the wall there, too. Do you see anything to stand on?
Come on.
Hey, Pokeballs.
No, how do you like that? I logged in, somehow.
Oh, it's so weird to find actual fish in here. The first time through.
Fall slower, please.
No, wait. Now, going Go near one of the fish. I just want to see, do they swim away from you if you go near them?
Yeah, I think so. Hold on.
Because...
They hurt me.
Oh.
They're jerks.
Oh no, they swim toward you. Never mind. I was just thinking of the,
Are you talking about the Xbox One thing?
Yeah, the Xbox One reveal with,
Oh my
we've instituted a new AI system. Fish swim away from you when you get near, and somebody cut that. And then right after that, put a clip of Super
Mario
Mario
64.
Yeah.
Oh, that just cracked me up.
And it's a mimic.
No, that wasn't worth it.
See, that's another way this game is so far out from the gaming industry. It has next generation AI.
Next generation AI.
People don't even know, man. Wow. That's saddening.
What are you trying to do?
Well, I can't remember which way is the right way. Pretty sure it's the one on top. You should comment on it.
Proud One saying, if you're using EPSXE, try hitting F4 to make these ruins more bearable. It turns off the frame rate limit.
Oh, hey, look at that.
According to Hyper Shadow, the Ouya is beating the Xbox One in Canada.
What is this? Yes.
Well, I really question the Ouya's design and why the vent is on the bottom. And why all the ports are arranged in such a way that the thing falls over.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Do, 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 do. Oh. Sweet. I now have the map.
Yes, Ring Out, Xbox One is still a thing, and it doesn't have ridiculous DRM anymore, but it's still probably going to be loaded with ads.
It actually does still have a little bit of DRM.
Well, everything does, but not the same as what it had before.
Oh, they'll try and get you. Once you buy it, they're gonna try and do the same damn thing.
I think they're going to try making their money through advertising instead, probably. Which
is
they've
stupid.
already been doing on the Xbox 360. Which annoyed me. It's like, once they went to the current menu style, it's like, great, where are all my games? This is a bunch of ads. I have to, like, look for my games now. Like, the way you had it before, it was perfect. There were still some ads, but, you know, I could go away to them and find my games. Now it's a bunch of ads, and, like, only
Ads
an
in
eighth
your
of the
game.
screen is actually useful to me.
Ads in your ads to on your added games. Something. I'm tired. Shut up.
Oh, and of course they had to make it in partnership with, of all things, Mountain Dew and Doritos.
What the heck?
As if we didn't need video games to be stereotyped any further.
Oh crap.
That's almost as awkward as the cooperation between Capcom and Sanrio.
Well,
Which,
I would call that cooperation unexpected. The problem with the Mountain Dew and Doritos thing is that it's just too expected. You know, you have the stereotype of the gamer, of the person who lives in... This guy, first of all, it's always a guy, who hasn't been on a date in about 3 years, who was unshaven in his parents' basement, weighing about 400 pounds, and subsisting off of Mountain Dew and Doritos.
It's just
oh,
sad.
to Crom. I'm gonna call you Crom because that's a ridiculously long name. Yes. When I was at the Capcom USA event last time, there were Street Fighter Hello Kitties.
What?
There was an M. Bison Street Fighter Hello Kitty. There was Ryu. There was Chun Li. It was.
You see, that's at least kind of cute, though. You know, that's why I'm willing to forgive that.
I never would have
yeah.
thought there'd be a place like this here.
It's funny. It's just really funny to me. I think I actually got a few pictures of those for my sisters, actually.
Okay, so when I was on my trip, I have to bring this up. I just remembered. When I was on my trip, we stopped about halfway point, and I think it was around. It was somewhere between Missouri and Wichita. Anyway, I stopped at this concession stand place, this the convenience store, and I looked at just to see about some snacks. They had some of the generic stuff, and then I looked on this weird thing for Ruffles. Come to find out, they have steak-flavored Ruffles.
Wow.
Well, I think there's also buffalo wing flavored Ruffles, which if you look, I remember one of my roommates had them one time back in college, and I remember seeing the ingredients, and they were actually made with chicken.
Yeah.
Wow.
All the seasonings that you put on and everything, it's all the exact same.
No, but I mean, they literally put chicken in it.
Oh, ew.
What? How does that even work?
I have no idea. Maybe they liquefy it and soak the chips in there. I really don't know.
They melt the chicken, right?
They probably.
Turn it into a fine paste.
My butter.
So, how far are we into this slow ruin?
We're almost done. We're on the last floor.
Right.
That's true. I mean, I didn't get everything because I had forgotten that I needed to actually get some other stuff, but I'm not gonna go back. So
I'd say that was a wise decision.
oh, thanks. Crappy fish. Oh my gosh.
Wait, did that? What? Was okay? Never mind. I thought those were real fish.
They are.
I was about to freak for a minute. Wait, a real fish rammed into you?
Yeah, it's a real fish.
That damaged you?
Yeah, a little bit.
I didn't know those things damaged you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know, you should be able to shoot them. Well, somebody said that if you shoot them, they go belly up. I don't know. I haven't seen you actually try that.
That's
you should
so
be allowed
mean.
to. You should be allowed to
Interesting.
shoot them and then put them in your inventory and then give them to Roll later for dinner.
Mega Man's a better cook than Roll is.
Yeah, you cook them up and like
Yeah.
serve for a romantic dinner or something.
Oh gosh. Goodbye.
Oh, Mega Man, where did you buy these fish? I didn't buy them. I roasted them with my buster.
I hate their family. Stop going towards that guy. So, what are the shield guys' names again? I can't remember.
I can't remember any of them.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I can remember this. I'm not gonna look at the check. Someone's gonna post it.
No! I'm gonna miss it! No, I didn't. Got it.
Oh man, I'm gonna hate myself if I can't remember this.
To ring out three, you say three
What?
special cutscenes
Oh,
later.
wait. Go to best. Yeah, go to best shoot. That's right.
Go to Veshi?
Go to best shoot. Shoot.
Okay. Go to Veshi.
Yeah.
Responding to Ringout's three special cutscenes and M rating, technically Mega Man Legends is the same genre as Mass Effect.
Yep.
And we all know about the kerfluffle with the sex scenes on Fox News about that.
Oh my gosh. That was actually... that was one of the reasons why I bought it. Or just because I wanted to see, like, what they did with it. Because they had all this
I'll say.
crap about it. No, they had all this crap about it. They were trying to make it seem like it was some big deal. And you don't even, like, it's not even a big deal at all,
The most it is
There's
some
a
alien
giant
side
Reaper bot in the
boob.
middle of that area.
basically.
Huh? It doesn't look like it's going to attack me though.
And I was just like, you guys...
Hey!
Your PTA
See
meetings
the
need
large
to
killer
just
in the
be
middle
on
of that
hold for a
area?
little bit and just
On
kind
my
of leave this
scanner,
stuff alone.
I can see what looks like a
Because
Well,
there's
they were like, we all know grown men and women don't play video games. They're marketing this to little boys. Like,
Yeah, even though it has a rated M on it. Anyway.
and this is all about men exploiting women. And like, wait, you can play as a woman and romance a man. You can also play as a woman and romance a woman, but wait, what?
You know, this thing could actually attack you if you shoot it long enough.
I know.
Huh.
Like, it shoots these really... I want to say they're really high-powered, but I can't really say that for sure. But it shoots these really, I think, high-powered electric balls.
Oh, I remember this part. I hated this part.
It's really slow.
Hey, I think it's calming.
Calming. When do you play games to be calm?
Me. Every time.
Oh,
I guess
play
that does
Call
make
of Duty.
sense. Yeah, actually, that does make sense. But
Like Katamari, you know.
this is Mega Man. You're
On a roll or
shooting
something.
stuff.
Yeah.
You don't go to shoot stuff to get calm.
You don't shoot. No, that's for Call of Duty. Like Black Ops 2, I tried to play earlier. I got so angry. I couldn't do it. And this game is nice. It's calming. And I just screwed that up.
Oh, crap.
No.
Where are you at? Come here. You're like my pet. Nope, that's not happening.
Oh
Can I
man,
make it? No, I can't make it.
I think you're supposed to jet skate to that one.
Alright.
Yeah.
Tron, he blushes. Sarah, he just gawks. Yeah?
Alright. Let's try this. There we go.
Leg, and now
So
you're
green.
there.
20,000. That's a lot.
Nice.
Alright, so I gotta go right there. Right there. Oh, I think I overpushed that. Maybe not. No, not enough. Ah, I missed it.
See where you're going. Ah, shoot.
Oh, gee, thanks to our discussion here. Looks like the chat's gotten a bit smutty.
Oh, great.
Nice.
Shouldn't have mentioned message.
Guys, we try to keep this clean, so please
What do you
abide by
do?
our wishes.
Only a little bit smutty.
Now that I-
Keep in mind, Mega Man Legends is an E-rated game, despite controversy in the
Gosh darn it. There we go.
Yeah, it's an E-rated game despite kicking pigs.
And people
You know what's
die.
really weird? Okay, I was reading about this one time. You know Uncharted, Drake's Fortune, and any other Uncharted games, right?
Yeah.
Apparently, in the original Uncharted, in addition to any deaths for all the humans, any of the animals in the game, although you wouldn't get anything from it, you'd be able to kill them simply because you have a gun and you could. But the ESRB made Naughty Dog take out the animal deaths because then the game would have gotten an M rating. Yet you spend the entire game just killing all these people. Yet that only gets a teen rating. Figure that out. I mean, I'm not advocating the killing of animals or people here. I'm just saying it doesn't make any sense.
It's weird.
I don't know. It's just the kind of society we go through now.
If they kept the animal violence, PETA would be screaming like banshees.
Yes, they don't care what you do with people.
Alright, here is the...
PETA actually has a pretty fairly effective scheme going on. They madden people to the point where they get so much attention. That's probably one of the happiest moments in the game for me when I see Data standing there after this horrible, horrible ruin.
I'm gonna talk about it now.
It's still unbearable for me. We went through this.
The second key.
Hurrah. Hey, do you still have the drill arm, or is that the ground crawler?
Ground crawl.
Ah, shoot. You should have tried, like, defeating
Oh, yeah.
Claymore
that's
with
how
the
I
drill arm.
beat- That's how I beat
really-
this guy.
No!
Oh, really?
We
I
tried
did
that
that
last
too.
time with Juno with the kick. That's not
Well, you
happening.
You can't do it with Juno, but you can do it with the. You can defeat this guy with a drill arm
No,
easily.
this guy's easy to beat with the drill arm. I
Yeah,
get
he just
it.
stands there. He just stands there the entire time.
And he dies in a few seconds if you can actually get close to him and use it.
Exactly, exactly.
Not as long as you have that key.
I'd rather keep my range and kill him in 2 seconds than
I'll
get really
just
close to him
have
and kill him
to
in 1.
take it from you.
Alright. Your opinion.
Pretty sure shooting him actually takes longer.
Yeah, it does. But I just find it fun to get up close and personal. Ooh. Hey, hey, hey!
That's a good question, Chippy One. Is he a robot or a guy in armor?
That is a good question.
Well, he has back pain. So I would think that
That's a
he'd
good
be-
point.
Hmm.
That's a good point, yeah.
Not bad for a kid.
Wow, he's easy even
Not
without the
such a
drill.
pushover. I haven't had this much fun in a long time. You wait. I'll be back.
I'll be back. Get it? He's a half man, half robot. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
It's funny. Don't judge me. So the only thing we missed was 2 separate items.
Well, that's fine. We're not going for a 100% run here.
I can get them off screen. That's fine.
Just getting through the game will be successful enough.
Well, I can't believe I forgot that there was another part of this after the jellyfish.
Oh, well, it happens.
Still.
Chill Man is Mr. Freeze.
Wait, Chillman's the one for Mega Man and Base, right?
Oh shoot, no,
Am I
I'm thinking
thinking
about
wrong
Freeze
one?
Man.
Chill Man or Chill Penguin?
Chill Penguin's
No,
for Mega
Chill
Man
Man
X.
too. I think. No, Cold Man's one for Mega Man and Base. Chill
Oh.
Man is the one for Mega Man and 10.
And then there's Iceman, there's... jeez.
I know,
So many
right?
redundancies. You got Heat
Yeah.
Man and Flame Man, and Fireman, and...
Yeah, Fireman, Flame Man, come on.
Magma Man? Or
Is
is
that
it Lava
Magma
Man?
Man?
It's Magma Man.
Volcano Man.
Yeah. Then, what was the Dragoon's name? Magma Dragoon?
Mega Man
Yeah.
Dragoon, yeah.
Well, if we're including the X on there's also Flame Mammoth.
Yeah.
I think there was a Fire one in X2. I can't remember. Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, Flame Stag, right.
Mm-hmm. People have a lot of the same first names in the Mega Man series.
Well, all have the same first names. You know, they're always slightly different. But they all have is the same last name of Man. Aside from that one outlier, woman.
Well, I was talking about the X series too.
Oh,
Flame
yeah.
Stag, Flame Man.
Oh, it's Flame Mammoth. Yeah. Well, see, it's easier in X because it's not just man, or in Splash One's case, woman. They actually had other stuff. So they can have that redundancy in the first word as long as the second word's different.
Can any of you guys name some of the bosses in the Mega Man Zero series?
Oh,
The
crap.
first and last names.
Well, there's Harpooia, Phantom, and, there's 4 of those. Leviathan and,
Those are apparently their last names. Well, I'm not really sure about that. I think their quote-unquote first names were just their titles. Like, Leviathan has the surname, the quote-unquote surname anyway, of Fairy Leviathan. Harpuya has the surname, what was Harpuya's again? Can't remember his, but, Phantom had... I can only remember Leviathan's, I can't remember the other two. Sage Harpuya, yeah. Fighting Fefnir, and... What was Phantoms? Hidden Phantoms, that's it.
Kerplop brought up Burble Hecalots, and now that I think about it, what is a Hecalot?
Blazin' Blizzard, Childra Inarabita. Let's see what else. Maha Gain Sheriff. What else do we have here? I can surprisingly remember a lot of the Mega Man Zero bosses' names. Mino Magnus, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, right, they're all stuff from mythology.
Oh yeah, that's right.
A Hecalot is something from Jewish mythology. I'm trying to find out what it is. Something about palaces? He's not a palace, is he?
I think Fefnir was a dragon, Leviathan was some undersea monster.
Yeah.
What was Harpuya? Phantom was, I think, obviously a phantom. What was Harpuya? I can't remember at the moment.
Well, I type Harpuya into Google and I get a bunch of pictures of Harpuya from Mega Man.
Right on. No, Fenrir was a wolf, I think.
That may have been a typo or a mistranslation, though. A lot of these words.
No, it was. Fafnir was its original name.
Yeah, a lot of stuff like this has multiple spellings because these ancient languages didn't have consistent spelling, especially not with regard to how we would spell it in our own language.
Yeah.
Which is why sometimes it's Hercules and sometimes it's Heracles.
Well, Heracles is the Roman version, and Greek is Hercules.
Oh,
Oh, Harpuya, yeah, a harpy. That might be it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the easiest one to get is Aztec Falcon, because Aztec is right there.
Yeah.
It looks kind of like a drawing that you'd find in an Aztec ruin.
I thought I told you to wait.
I thought I told you to wait.
A little more.
Hey, wait, that hair. Is he actually Barrett?
Okay then. Ready for another
Oh my god, I
Barrett's
cannot
father.
unsee that. I cannot unsee that. I never made that connection.
I just noticed that now.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
We might have something here.
Maybe it's
Oh, shoot.
Barrett's father.
And if Barrett actually turned out to be Beryl, then that might actually be Beryl's father.
I hate the beams.
Maybe Barrett is his father, and Barrett's a time traveler, and he's actually Beryl from the past.
You'll have to say that again.
Maybe Barrett is actually this guy's father, and he's actually a time traveler, and he's Beryl from the past.
Oh.
You're
And I'm
pretty
just
strong, aren't
making
you?
this crap up.
Now you're just doing
though.
infamous kind of thing.
But it's not enough to hurt me.
How Cole goes back to the past to save the future.
Well, there's still some fight left in this old man.
Okay, I've not actually played Infamous, even though I've had a free license for it ever since Sony had their Infamous information leak a while back.
Somehow, help me.
I thought I was supposed to be your partner, not your nursemaid. We're willing to call it a draw if you are, boy.
It's Akuma in a metal suit.
Oh, if it weren't for my back, I'd have wiped up the floor with them, I tell you.
Yeah.
How did Cubit Foxtar get into here? Aside from the previous discussion about Mega Man Zero names.
It's Cubit Foxstar, I think.
Still named Zero Boss.
Isn't that boss in X and 03?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, she's based on and I remember this is a she.
Ninetales?
It's based on a nine-tailed fox, yeah.
Yeah. That's really overused.
Well, it's sort of like the most obvious thing from Japanese mythology. It's what appears everywhere.
Yeah. Soul Titanium, yeah. Phoenix Magnian. Who's the Panther one? Let's see. Pandur Fluke's Claw, I think he was called. Okay, I think we're just about ready to wrap up here, Joel.
Si, senor. Charge. Thank you.
Huzzah! Why can't you into Zero bosses?
N20.
I guess Salta Eclair, which is a weird one. Based on a delicious dessert. No, based on a Pegasus.
Before the wrap up, what are your thoughts on the Mega Man comics? We get that asked a lot in these podcasts or in these live streams. I think they're pretty neat.
Yeah, I'm a bit behind on them, but yeah,
So am I.
I like them.
Yeah, they're really cool. I mean, I like their take on them. Obviously, I mean, I do wish that, well, then again, it's a comic, but it seems like everything's kind of rushed. But, you know, like I said, and then again, it's a comic, so what do you really expect?
Yeah, I think they sort of rushed some of the game storylines simply because if you want to see the actual action of this storyline, play the game. I think that's why.
Like the final fight with Wily and Mega Man 2, the alien form, that just felt incredibly rushed with me, and I was admittedly a little disappointed. I do like how they did that Wizard of Oz take on it. Like Wily at the end says, "Don't pay any attention to that man behind the curtain." Which is immediately what you think when you beat him in Mega Man 2, so...
Yeah. I like this series because I think it takes the best aspects of two things. Mega Man Powered Up and the Mega Man TV show. And it sort of combines those two things together in just the right way, I think.
Okay, so it looks like we're wrapping up here.
See?
The idea of Mega Man Legends Oh yeah! They have been toying with the idea of a Mega Man Legends comic.
Oh yeah.
That would be interesting, I would love that.
I think X would be a more likely candidate first, and then Legends, but yeah, I mean, that's just what I think would be more likely.
See, I'm not really sure about that, because it seems like Archie likes to play on the carefree aspects of certain series, and I'm not really sure if X would have that criteria.
There's a lot of really dark stuff in the Sonic comic, like that the main games never go into.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, there's this one scene where, I think it's Eggman at that time, because they treat Robotnik and Eggman as two different things, even though in the games they're the same thing. There's like this one time when Eggman is just completely beating up Sonic within to an inch of his life, and is like, yes, everything's hopeless. All of your friends are my slaves now. Like, wow, this is really dark for a comic about a talking, fast bipedal hedgehog.
Wow, that's interesting, huh? Bring the Ariga comics here. Wait, Ariga had X comics? I mean, Ariga made X comics?
Oh, and also the Archie comic keeps referencing Mega Man X. Like, they keep putting in a subtle, like...
They reference a ton of things. They reference the Megas. I can't talk today. They reference the Megas. They reference the Proto Men. They reference the just a ton of stuff, and I love it.
Yeah.
Like there's this one time in the comic where Dr. Light's saying to Mega Man, well, a few of you may recall it from that one Mega song. Like he was saying, "I made you in my image. I give you." I can't remember the exact words, but. I can't remember, but he basically referenced that song. Yeah, the robot hair. This last thing. And it came off pretty queer if you didn't get the reference, but you know. Then a sense of justice without beyond any compare. Okay. Well, I guess that's about it for now. Thanks guys for tuning in. And like I said before, I hope we will have prizes to offer again next week. Ryan should be fairly free by that time, so there we go. Okay, so until next time, legends never die.
Legends never die. See you guys.
Tune in next week. Later.
Oh, that's yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, that was good.
Oh yeah.